Do fish get thirsty? While that may seem like a dumb question, the one thing to remember about science is that there are no dumb questions, except that one that Greg asked back in 2006. That was a dumb question. Anyways, in this video, I want to answer that question as well as a few other questions people commonly ask about fish. Let's swim into it. To answer the title question, we don't know. While it's tempting to just say, of course not, they're in water, there's surprisingly more to it. First off, we can't tell if a fish is thirsty because thirst is a feeling and fish don't usually show feelings. So most of the time, we can't tell. In the case of freshwater fish, like bettas or guppies, they don't intentionally drink water. This is because the body of a freshwater fish contains a lot of salt. So if they consume water intentionally, it can dilute their blood and other fluids and cause issues. Since freshwater fish are, surrounded by water, they're always taking water in. They usually handle this problem in the form of urine. Then their gills take salt in using specialized cells. This is why using aquarium salt for freshwater fish is actually a good thing, as it helps their gills replenish salt. As for saltwater or marine fish, like clownfish, they're kind of the opposite. These fish will take water in on purpose to hydrate. This is because they have the opposite problem of freshwater fish. They're surrounded by salt, too much salt at times. So saltwater fish take in water and get rid of salt. How do they get rid of salt? What happens if a fish lives in both types of water? Well, they'll typically hang out right where the water begins to mix. This type of water is known as brackish water. Anybody who has ever tried to breed nearite snails probably knows what this is. However, let's use the salmon as the example here, since it's the most well-known fish that does this. Salmon will typically wait in brackish water and allow it to hit their gills before continuing into freshwater. This is a way for their bodies to adjust before going forward to reproduce. Neat. You know what's not neat? The idea that fish don't feel pain. Don't get me wrong, as mentioned earlier, they have a difficult time showing things. But has anybody ever asked them? Has anybody gone up to a fish and asked, "Hey fish, do you feel pain?" You know what? I will. I'll be that person. Hey fish, do you feel pain? Alright, thank you. Okay, well, that was inconclusive. However, there have been many studies on this in recent years, and these studies prove that yes, they feel pain. Fish have neurons, known as nociceptors, that detect harm. What pretty much confirmed the fact that fish feel pain, however, is recent tests utilizing acid. Yes, this is kinda controversial, but the data it gave us has done a lot for better understanding fish. Anyways, in one test done by Lynn Snyden of the University of Liverpool, she gave a fish the option to swim into a tank with no decorations or one with many decorations. The fish swam into the prettier tank. She then injected the fish with acid and flooded the undecorated tank with lidocaine. The fish swam into the undecorated tank with the lidocaine. So, yes, fish probably feel pain. Don't go out there torturing fish, thanks. Also, it's pronounced salmon, not salmon. If you pronounce it salmon, I hate you. Just kidding, I don't. Please subscribe. Bye.